It's a three-pronged story. You got smokers, non-smokers, and the cold hard cash involved with the businesses.
Bars and bar areas of restaurants will go smoke-free in January. But, you know, you all worked so hard for this. It's really, we should all give ourselves a round of applause because this is an awesome day.
The Virginia legislature recently killed a smoking ban, but we found customers and management of two minds.
Now the question is, what are you going to smoke, Parliament or Marlboro Lights? All hot chicks smoke, let's face it, with the exception of Olivia.
All hot chicks smoke, except for Olivia.
Apparently they're concerned that a lot of people, when the ban passes in D.C., a lot of the people are going to come to the bars in Virginia, which means all the bars in Virginia are going to be too crowded, so I have to go downtown. That's fine with me.
America is based upon that principle of freedom of choice. Being able to do whatever you'd like, wherever you'd like to.
New York has a ban, California has a ban. California was the first, and then New York very recently. And in fact, yeah, I've been out recently in New York, and it's so nice, and you don't realize it until you go out and you come home at the end of the night, and you're like, wow, I was there recently for my girlfriend's bachelorette party. You come home at the end of the night, and you're like, wow, I don't smell like an ashtray, because that's what it is. You totally smell like an ashtray.
The other way around, everybody from the suburbs are coming into the city, or at least you'd like to think that. And now maybe everybody from the city are going to drive out to Virginia or take the metro out to Virginia because it's an easy metro ride out here.
I believe the DC law will help my business because we are incredibly accessible from DC, and we do have the smoking lounge, and I think people from DC who want to smoke are going to go where they can to do that.
In Montgomery County, you've got to go outside to light up because it's against the law inside and has been for more than 2 years. And again, we found people who loved it and hated it.
I can sit outside and have a cigarette, but I'm here with you all. I would not like to be here in a smoke-filled room.
I would much rather be smoking inside right now. No, I would much rather be smoking inside. Yeah, and I don't care at all. I like being outside. I think it's kind of gross to smoke inside.
This is the third Clyde's restaurant that I've worked in where a smoking ban has been enacted. And in all three cases, it's been, you know, fairly disastrous for the bar business.
I think the smoking ban is bullshit. I think what you have here is a restraint of trade. Clyde's customers have spoken. There is a non-smoking section upstairs. There is a separate ventilation system downstairs. This is killing the blue hair section. This is killing the business.
I mean, forever since alcoholic beverages and smoking were invented, that's what people like to do.
This is supposed to be a free country, and we can't do anything anymore. We can't, I mean, it just doesn't seem to make any sense. It's almost like they're taking away our right to do absolutely anything that we want to.
Would you consider making Chef Jeff's smoke-free before the January 1st?
You know, maybe I will do it on December 29th, just so that I can say I did it on my own accord, and that the DC City Council didn't make me do it. You know, I just hope that as we move forward, that you know, this country doesn't become just a state of, like, you know, a nanny state where we're always told exactly what to do.
Right, and I'm hoping that everywhere that anybody works, anywhere that anybody goes in public inside, is a safe place to go and doesn't have to risk cancer and heart disease. And those are the regulations that I think are worth putting into place.
So here we are at ground zero, D.C., stuck between smoking Virginia and non-smoking Maryland. That is until January, when a new smoking ban for bars goes into effect.
I'm quitting.
You're quitting?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to quit, but...
I used to put all these limits on when I'm going to quit, and now this is the one.
now I won't be able to smoke here. So, hey.
They need to make cigarettes $10 a pack for me to quit.
Well, personally, I think the cigarette ban stinks. Even though I don't smoke, just cigars.
I have to admit, though, it's nice going to a restaurant or a bar in Maryland and not having to wash my clothes when I get home. I like that.
You really wash your clothes? You're going to go home and wash your clothes tonight?
Yes, because I've been with you.
And I'm sure people that work here, like I think of that too, you know, with them breathing it all the time, it's just got to be awful, because I used to bartend and I know, like, I always worry how much about the smoke that I breathed in when I was working in a bar. So I don't know. I am definitely for them banning it. I'll be really happy when they do.
I can't wait.
Feel free to grab some of these brochures on your way out if you just want to take them around to restaurants and bars and make sure that everybody knows what the law is and help spread the word. That would be a huge help. So I will just leave this here for
It's really such a change for a part of the country where tobacco was king.
Yeah.
Southern Maryland,
Yeah.
Virginia.
Which is
I mean,
why there's no ban in Virginia. Yep.
The tobacco
Tobacco still-
auctions in Upper Marlboro are almost finished.
Yeah.
When I first came to town, they were a big deal.
Yeah,